I've told you, if there's anyone in your life you have not forgiven, you are forbidden to go to communion. It's just that simple. Well, Father, at least I believe in this, I believe in this. I'm not telling you anything except what God says. He says, go first, be reconciled, then bring your gift. Again, that's why today we have the sign of peace right before communion.
I don't fully agree with what the Catholic priest is saying. Unforgiveness is not automatically a mortal sin, and therefore it does not always exclude someone from receiving Holy Communion. I say that because for unforgiveness to rise to the level of mortal sin, two strict conditions must be met. First, the person must have full knowledge that withholding forgiveness is a grave sin. Second, they must give deliberate and free consent to persist in that refusal. Now, if we apply those conditions to the general Catholic population, we begin to see why this issue is far more nuanced. First, many Catholics may not even be aware that unforgiveness could be a grave sin, which means the condition of full knowledge is often lacking. Second, not everyone grows up in a stable, loving environment. Some people carry deep emotional scars from abusive and dysfunctional childhoods. In those cases, their difficulty in forgiving may not stem from pride or rebellion, but from psychological pain and spiritual immaturity, which significantly affects the level of free consent. So when those two conditions, knowledge and free consent, are not clearly met, we cannot automatically label every case of unforgiveness as a mortal sin. That's why making a blanket statement like, if you haven't forgiven someone, you are in mortal sin and can't receive communion, is not just an oversimplification. It's theologically inaccurate and pastorally harmful. People need guidance, not guilt. And what they often need in those moments is the grace of the Eucharist, not a barrier to it.